Hello everyone, it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm back and I'm here to show you guys SHVI Japan leaks. I'm pretty sure it stands for Shining Victory. It's the set after Bosch Breakers of Shadows. So this set we're going to get after one that's coming out in a week. So the set hasn't completely leaked yet, and it looks like they're saving best for last because the new Amorphage and Draco cards are great, and the new Performapal is pretty good, and there's this new Yuki Usagi sister. Left to right, it's Rector Pendulum, Performapal Odd Eyes, Light Phoenix, the Amorphage Ritual, and then Yuki Usagi sister. So I'm going to talk about each of them individually, give you my opinion, tell you the effects, and then we'll go from there. So I can actually see Rector being like a $50, $60 plus card when it comes here. It's actually ridiculous, and it just goes along with the deck so perfectly. So its pendulum effect is the effects of face-up pendulum monsters your opponent controls are negated. So you negate stuff like the pendulum Joker, the Performapal Joker, the Performapal Joker, Performapal the Magician that destroys scales, stuff like that. It negates all pendulum monsters your opponent controls. So that's a very, very good pendulum effect. The second effect is, its monster effect is at the start of the damage step, if it battles an opponent's pendulum monster, destroy that monster and this card. So you destroy both of them. You're probably going to put in your pendulum scale the most. It's a 1950 level 4 dark dragon type pendulum effect monster. So you're either going to use it for the Xyz or Synchro, or you're going to put in your scale. Negating your opponent's pendulum monster effects is great, and I can see that being used a lot. And then you also have the synergy with the spell, the Draco Slayer's spell that sends a Dracoverlord and a Draco Slayer, one to the pendulum zone and one special summoned. So this works more with that. So this one's gonna be really good just because it's a Dracoverlord. It has a really good pendulum effect and it's level 4. Next, we have Performapal Odd Eyes Light Phoenix. It's a level 5 Light Wing Beast pendulum effect monster with 2000 attack and 1000 defense. Its scale is 3. Pendulum effect is, if you have another card in your other pendulum zone when an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can destroy this card in your pendulum zone. If you do, special summon this card. This one's decent. I'm not so sure about the pendulum effect. Let's read the monster effect. During either player's turn, you can tribute this card, then target one Performapal monster you control. It gains 1000 attack until the end of the turn. This one isn't actually that great. The pendulum effect is decent, but this is a 0 of, a possible 1 of. I don't even see it as a 1 of. So that's that one right there. And I forgot to say, the Dracoverlord Rector was a scale 5. So the pendulum, Performapal, Odd Eyes, Light Phoenix, I can't see it being used. It might be a 1 of, but that's going to be all it is. Next we have Amorphage Psycho, the Vanitas Dracoverlord. Oh, there are also Dracoverlords. I didn't even know that. That's cool. There's synergy going on there. So, we don't know the ritual spell, I don't think. So, it's going to depend on, we're going to see how hard it is to summon this guy, but its effect is crazy. Attack is 2950, defense is 2500. It's level 8 Earth Dragon type ritual effect monster. If this card is ritual summoned, your opponent skips their next main phase 1. Imagine looping this guy, like every turn, and every turn skipping your opponent's main phase 1. That's ridiculous. This, it shouldn't even have another effect, to be honest. The effects of all face-up fusion, synchro, and Xyz monsters are negated. How are you going to get around this? I have no idea. You can't really cast Stella, you can't go into Xyz and run over this thing. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Draco Ruler monster from your deck to your hand except for him. Yeah. So, that's really crazy, actually. Being able to skip your opponent's turn. You can use this effect multiple times, like per duel. You can loop it every turn, or if that's possible. And that's really crazy, being able to skip your opponent's turn like that. And then also making it so fusion, synchros, and Xyz don't get effects. So look out for that card. Fuyu Sakura, Drifting Spirit of Winter Blossoms. Level 3 Dark Zombie type tuner effect monster. This is like Yuki Usagi's little sister. 0 attack, 1800 defense. During their player's turn, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can discard this card, reveal one card from your extra deck, then check your opponent's extra deck, and if there is a card with the same name, banish all cards with that name in your opponent's extra deck. So this is good in the mirror match. Say you're doing like a Performapal mirror match, you could banish the Infinity, I guess, maybe. Burning Abyss, this is great in the mirror match. You can banish all of their Dantes. Besides, I've not really seen a use for this. But I guess this is probably a 2 or 3 of in the side deck. If you're playing a popular deck, I would main 2 or 3 of these, and I mean side 2 or 3 of these, because if you go against your own deck, you can banish cards in the extra deck. Unless you're playing a deck like Cosmos, where the extra deck doesn't matter. So that's a pretty good card. I'm not going to talk about all of the Amorphage guys, because I don't really care about them, to be honest. But I guess they're getting a field spell, and then another monster. True Draco Awakening. There's a face-up. It's a normal spell card. If there's a face-up Dracoverlord monster and a non-pendulum Draco Slayer monster on the field, shuffle as many cards on the field into the deck as possible. Wait, what? That's on just your side of the field? You can then special summon one Draco Slayer or Dracoverlord from the deck, ignoring summoning conditions. If that's your opponent's side of the field too, it says shuffle as many cards on the field into the deck as possible. So I think that includes your opponent. So you can just shuffle the whole field into the deck and then special summon Dracoverlord or Draco Slayer. That's crazy. These cards are just crazy. Regretful cards. The hand size limit of each player becomes 3. That's interesting. And then Dice Slops or Psycholops. It's a level 4 fire machine type effect monster, 1800 attack, 200 defense. Once per turn, you can roll a 6-sided die, then apply the appropriate effect. 1, look at your opponent's hand, discard 1 card from there. 2 to 5, you discard 1 card. 6, discard your entire hand. That's obviously horrible. You have a 1/6 chance to get something good. Besides that, you're going to hurt yourself. So, honorable mentions from what we read. Apparently, True Draco Awakening, if that's how I read it correctly, that's crazy. The Amorphage ritual is ridiculous, being able to skip your opponent's ritual, main phase 1, and the Rector is pretty good too. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to leave your comments and ideas of how you're going to use these cards and what you think about them in the comment section below, and have a great day. Real quick before I end, I haven't been doing my Black Rose Duelist Battle of the Roses series in a few weeks. If you want to be if you don't know what it is, I'll leave a link in the description of a previous video. But basically, every week I duel a subscriber. Whichever deck wins will continue to the next week. If you want to be in that, you can comment below what deck you want to play, and I'll randomly pick one of you for the episode coming Sunday. So make sure to do that. And thank you for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.